Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. We're about to go live. You've got exactly 2 minutes to get your entries into the duck race. See you in a second. Hello? Anyone there? You waiting? Is anyone waiting? Belle? There's some people waiting here.
Hi.
Hello? Anyone there? Hang on a second, what's this? There is a duck race later on.
I ate that duck. Now the favourite person of the show is here.
Say hello, cooks. Say hello.
Because we all know that's what people come for, don't they? They don't come to see us. They come to see the dog.
I think we need to go and get ready. So see you in a minute.
Bye!
Hello everybody, good evening. Welcome back to Cookie and the Haydens. I'm Car Boot Chris and this is Short Arse Belle. Sit up, stop slouching. Why do I have to tell her this every single week?
Forward instead, then.
No one, you're going to have a bad back.
I have got
if you're
a
not
bad
careful.
back,
Well,
that's
there you go.
This isn't slouching. This
It is, you're
relaxing.
slouching. Stop
This
it.
is relaxing. Don't give me a lie back chair then.
Anyway, welcome everybody. Welcome to the chaos that is Cookie and the Haydens on a Monday night at 8 p.m. every week at 8 p.m. without fail.
We're just high from the gloss paint. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, as you can see, the room is coming on a little bit. It's a little bit different from last week. We've got new curtains, we've got wallpaper, and a little bit of paint. But we do have a pile of shit right behind us here. Apologies for the language, but that's the only way I can describe it.
Yeah, there's a distinctive smell in the house,
and that's just you. That's your nose is too near your own bottom.
I said before, you know, right? It's bad enough for us how bad it smells, but God knows what poor Cookie's going through with her super heightened sense of smell.
Super sniffer dog Cookie.
I know, bless her.
Right. Listen, welcome back to the show. We've got loads on tonight as normal. Also, we're going to be opening up this package. We're going to open up this package and I cannot wait. We've had this, 3 days or something?
Surprised it's still sealed.
And it's still here sealed up. We're going to open it up in a little while. It's totally for our pleasure, not yours.
No, it's for his pleasure. That's right.
So I can't wait to open that up. I really can't. Anyway, in the meantime, get your hellos in because Belle is going to do beat Belle to the bottom.
Oh, I'm trying to block people here.
You've got to try and beat Belle to the bottom by getting all your hellos in before the 2 minutes and the music ends.
Last week I did it in like super fast time.
Useless. So you've got to try and beat Belle this time. So are you ready?
So
Go on.
Go. So the first person in this week is Elaine Parks. Then we have Andy Incognito and Buses Independent Trading, followed by Hillary Rhodes. And then we have Armsy and Laura Ra, Once Loved Treasures, Kevin Hawthorne, Alison Wakefield, Pat Walker, Emsden, Queenie Conquest, Paul Baker, Luna Retro, Brooke, Martin J, The Monkey Thrifter, Paradox Picker. Not seen that name for a while.
I think he lives around here somewhere now, so that's why he's in now because he lives local.
Anyway, Mike and Francis, Rachel Nash, Left-Handed Hummingbird, Junie View, Chris Tyler, Jeff Davis, Lyndon Jeffries, Kelly, Fix It for Reselling, Brummy Time Lord. Come on, John at YLM. Space Invader, Jason Ends Whistle, Soul Steps, Nigel, I'm running out, Junie D, Drink and Drive Dumpster Divers, I'm running out of names now, Retro Heart, Flogsome Togs, Carly at number 53, Tyler Harper, it's slowing down, come on, Guaz, Paul Davis, Jason Mylan, I think I'm at the bottom, Cheap Charlie, Flex One, Heavenly Boots, Shabba, AA, yeah, I'm at the bottom, woohoo!
No, you missed off Paula on Facebook.
I've got Paula, hi Paula.
What about the Fluffy Muff?
They just popped in. There you go. Wow.
Well done.
Apologies to anybody if I missed anyone though, but I don't
That's
think I
it.
did.
That's it.
I don't think I did.
It's all over. You've done well there.
Chance has now popped in and so has Lisa.
Well done.
Lisa said I never said her. I'm sorry, Lisa. Did I miss you? Hi, Lisa.
You failed. Failed big time there.
Why is Laura asking me about a butt plug?
Well, I was going to mention this. Laura and Rachel Nash are desperate to win tonight's Duck Race prize.
Oh, I really want it too.
You want it as well?
Yeah. But I'm not allowed in the duck race.
A vibrating bath duck provided by the Monkey Thrifter. Last week's winner declined the prize because they said that they entered by mistake. But you all know, remember, if you make a comment on tonight's video after the video ends, that will enter you into the duck race.
And they didn't want a vibrating duck.
So they commented, but they didn't want to be in the race. So yeah, if you just make it very clear in your comment, it's not a duck race entry.
Fancy that though, the one person that doesn't want to be in it wins it.
I know. Well,
what are the chances?
What are the chances? Did anybody watch Sophie's live on Poshmark tonight at 7 p.m? I tuned in for about 10 minutes at the start and then I had to go and get ready for the show. But I don't know how well she did, if she sold loads of stuff or not. But hopefully, fingers crossed for Sophie, SB Reselling. You did all right on your Poshmark debut. I tell you what, though, that Poshmark live thing looks very, very similar to Whatnot. I wonder if they use like the same video platform or something, because it's almost identical.
Wow. One Stuff Treasure says, "What's on your t-shirt, Chris?"
It's on beavers. It's a big, big beaver
that bites.
Can't beat on beavers.
Monkey Fish is offering to deliver it personally to whoever wins it.
Really?
I know.
Oh, okay.
Rachel says handbags at door. Lisa said she watched it for a bit. Fletch one says, "Hi, just got rid of the Google ads."
Oh, nice. Nice. Thanks for the ads. Next time, at least click on one for me.
Drink and Drive said, "Just finished watching Sophie's live. She did amazing."
Excellent. And welcome, Tyler. Hi, Tyler.
Tom said they watched it.
Yeah, I saw about 10 minutes and then I had to go.
Dem said she was amazing. And Junie says, "Yes, I watched and she did really well and was so confident. You wouldn't have known it was her first Poshmark live." Oh, lots of good reviews for...
Good reviews.
Good reviews.
Andy Bucko said I didn't get a mention on on the thing, but that's because you're on Facebook, Andy.
I don't see the Facebook ones.
She can't see the Facebooks. I only get to see it on StreamYard. So if you want to be more visible in the chat, come over to YouTube. It's just better on YouTube.
Joan has joined us. Hello.
Oh, Andy's Andy Incognito. Oh, okay. Well, get over on YouTube. What are you doing over on Facebook? Silly.
Well, I said hello to Andy, so technically I did.
Yeah. Oh, there you go then.
He was right up at the top. He was like number 2 in.
I'm just trying to get down to the bottom of the chat as well.
I'm at the bottom of the chat.
Oh, are you?
Lisa says, "I feel like stuff sold too cheap."
But it does though, doesn't it? I mean, it's a little bit, because when you're a bit like when I've been doing Whatnot as well, stuff has been going cheap on there as well. But it's because when you're new to the platform, well, Sophie's actually doing quite well on Poshmark, but I guess with it being her first live and the platform itself is very new, it's obviously going to take time to build up, isn't it?
Yeah. It is.
Good question here from Mam's Studio. Even though I don't know Mam's Studio, I think that's a new name. When is M's Den making another video? It's a very good question.
It is, and it's one Chris has been asking.
Yeah.
So we'll try and get an answer for that.
We'll try and get an answer. And there's M's Den directly underneath. We're all waiting for the next video.
Paul says he loves us.
Oh, okay. Me, probably.
No, he says he loves us too.
Oh, okay. Probably me slightly more.
Whatever.
Mrs. Lovesing finally catching a Monday night show.
Drink and Dive said they're going off the chat, but they're going to be watching on the TV. So that means you have to give them a big up your nose screening on the big screen.
No, because I haven't checked what's up there right now, so I'm not going to do that.
Okay. Tonk says Poshmark's a bit rubbish just now. Mostly resellers buying off resellers, cracking bargains on it. Think it would be very good when they start advertising it to the UK public.
What was that on Poshmark? Sorry.
About Poshmark, yeah.
I've got one item listed on Poshmark. It's not shifted.
Andy, I'm here. I know you're here, Andy. I've said hi to you.
I could do this for all the people. Put your hands up in the chat if you're watching on a big screen tonight. I'm interested to know. Put your hands up. Do us a wave emoji, whatever. Say yes, whatever. If you're on a big screen and not like your phone, not a laptop.
Mrs. Love says she's with us, finally catching a Monday Night Live. Hi, Mrs. Love.
I've just said that. Do you not listen to anything?
Nope.
Oh.
Neil says, any luck with the Laserdisc, Chris?
Oh, stay tuned, Neil.
Secret Carper's joined us. Hello.
Welcome, Carpet.
So is Movie Chats.
Fluffy Muff says everyone loves Belle.
Thank you. I love everybody too.
Just got an itch there.
Whatever. Paradox Picker said, did you go to Rill on the weekend, Chris? I didn't bother with the weather.
No, I took a very quick trip to Towin on Saturday morning when the weather sort of looked like it was going to clear up, and it didn't clear up. It just rained, and I bought a Spinosaurus, about this big Spinosaurus dinosaur for my collection. That was it. I didn't get anything else.
Spacing 30 says, finally got my new electric car this week. I was supposed to get it last September. Better late than never. That is late as well. Oh, Laura Ross says Bell and Cookie.
And there's quite a few people watching on a big screen.
So,
Drink and Dive, Tonks,
Jeff,
Lana.
Michael
Laura has got a 52-inch. Rachel, M's Denner on the big screen. Once loved. Janie Vu, lots of people.
See, you've asked people to wave if they're on the big screen, but that means they've now had to go onto their phones to get to the chat because they can't do it on the big screen.
Yeah, that's a point, isn't it?
You've seen everybody scrabbling around on the phone so they can put their hands up.
Yeah. John is on the big screen. Stream and phone. I think people are watching it on the big screen and using that for the chat.
Yeah.
Andy says, I love Chris more if we can talk about the Jurassic Park hat.
Alison says first time catching a live.
Oh, this is for all the people watching on the screen. Hello, people watching on the big screen. I see you. I see you. What did it look like, babe?
It looked like you've been weirdo.
Oh God, I've messed the camera up now, babe. I'm gonna do.
Trust you.
That was for the big screeners.
That's scary, says Alison.
Sorry, Alison. Yeah, first time catching live. Welcome, Alison.
Paul says sent Chris pics of a car boot in York from yesterday. It was so cold and rubbish. Only £3 spent on a bungalow deal.
I think it was, to be honest, quite a lot of the country was like that.
Oh, Luna's got us on the 75.
Oh, I bet that looked good.
Jason says I'm watching on the telly with my feet up on the recliner eating sherbet lemons. Sounds good.
Chris Tyler said, I'm thinking of getting an electric bike. That's a random comment.
Do you know, with how flat it is around here, I think I need an electric bike as well.
Andrew is waving. Hi, Andrew. Wave back. Hillary's watching on TV. There's a lot of people with the telly on.
Paradox Picker says, depending on whether I'll be selling at Rill this Saturday, I'll wear my Chuppa Chups hat, so make sure you say hi if you see me.
This Saturday. Okay. We won't be here.
Oh, no.
We're going on a little trip, so, yeah.
That's a shame.
Oh, no. I keep missing
I was actually
Craig.
about to say I might even get up.
I keep missing Craig. He keeps telling me that he kind of goes every other week, and then I'm not there on that week. So.
Movie chats have said triple viewing figures because people are tuned in on different things. Really, we've only got 30,
there's only 30
we've
people.
only got 30 people watching.
Whatever.
Fletch says, hi, Chris and Belle, Super Seller Sue and Packer Paul. Glad to be here, slightly on the drag, which is a poor effort. Apologies. Viewing is much better this time on a Monday than a Sunday.
Oh, very good.
Guy King says, we're watching you on IMAX. You're on just before Mission Impossible.
Right. Now, that would be funny. That would be funny, that.
Flipping Ellie's with us.
Santa says, Belle loves everyone, but I hope I'm her favourite Christmas character.
Oh, Santa, you will always
The Grinch,
be my
actually.
Favorite. No.
The Grinch is more favourite than Santa.
Santa, you have a special place in my heart, don't you worry. Prosperous said, just catching up with some work stuff, but got my attention now. That's scary on the laptop, never mind the big TV.
It's just blown up, according to Space Invader.
Watching you both on the 4DX at Cineworld. Laura, I can see your nose hair.
I haven't got any, I chop it off.
Good grief, I tuned in to see your moon face on my big
My
telly.
moon, what?
Chili Pete.
Moon face?
Yes.
Who said that?
Chili.
Kick her out. Out, so you are banned. Praza says, what hat you wearing? It's just one of my city ones.
Kimmy Kitty is with us. Hi, Kimmy. Paul, I see dead people. Fletch one should be for the big screamers.
Electric bike with a trailer would soon whip you up to the tier prince.
Yeah. Yeah, you ride the bike and I'll sit in the trailer.
Let's see if we can get down to the bottom of the chat before we move on.
I think I'm at the bottom.
SHB, welcome. Chris has lovely blue eyes.
He does.
Thank you. Yeah.
He does have lovely blue eyes, actually.
Hypnotizing, some women have called it.
Which ones are those? Certainly not worked on me yet. Once Love says, have you seen the huge face?
Yes, that's amazing, isn't it?
Vegas? Your face on that would be scary.
That is amazing. Yeah, I could put my face on that.
Is that the aim, to have your face on there?
Have you seen that big dome thing? Oh my god, it is massive. This massive big, it's an arena basically, an indoor arena, but the outside is a perfect dome and it's covered in LEDs. It's like I think it's 16K LED, so it's perfect, like quality picture, and they can literally put anything they want on it. Wow. They've had eyeballs on it, they've had basketballs.
So anything that's round.
Well, they can put anything on it. They've had earths.
So round.
It doesn't have to be. It can be anything.
Fletch says, I was trying to say that your show is better than the one the same time on a Sunday.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what that is.
Fire Retro is here. Married to Reselling, LCD. Yeah, something like that, isn't it? I'm sure I read that it was a 16K image or something.
Paul says, Robocop is 36 years old today. That makes me feel old.
Nearly as old as me.
Shabba said the Sphere was in demo mode when me and the Ball and Chain were in Vegas last month.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Wow. I just want to go for that Sphere. I'll show you a picture of it later, babe. Okay. It is impressive. There's another one, actually. Is there one being built somewhere else as well? I'm sure I read that there's another one. Like the company is...
You show me a picture of the giant ball.
Any day, anytime. Okay. You just say the word.
Married says, can't remember if I entered the duck race. Married to Reselling.
Right, let's crack on with the show.
So is that a yes or a no?
What, sorry?
Married to Reselling said
I can't remember if they have or not.
There's your answer.
But just in case, I will double check. Has Belle settled into her work from home position now with all the decorating? We haven't settled anywhere yet in the house.
No, we're very much up in the air, so we're just kind of muddling our way through at the moment. I don't think anything's going to be settled till the decorating's done, and then we can just get the house sorted. Just
take that off. We're sorry if we're a bit wobbly, because is that you trumping? No, the table. It's just the camera is resting on the laptop. I don't normally do that because I normally have the whole setup here and I haven't got it. So if the screen is wobbling a bit, that's my fault. I'm sorry about that. Dipping Willings has popped in. What else we got? I think we're fairly up to date. Okay, let's move on.
Said shocking news, nearly edited a video. Good. Well done. Well done. Keep up the good work.
Right. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this one.
I hope and pray we can sell it all on eBay.
You love that, don't you?
No, I hate it.
It's sale of the week time. And I'm going to share my screen. Now, somebody was asking about laser discs. Who was it? You remember?
No.
Okay.
That was ages ago.
I think it was it Neil?
Yes, possibly.
Yeah. I'm going to present the screen and I'm going to show my sale of the week.
Processors was beginning to wonder if Wales were having earthquakes.
Yeah, there is an earthquake.
Why is it always me?
Right, okay, this is my sale of the week. I just picked this one, because obviously it was out of that big Laserdisc bundle that I picked up last week. And it was the first one to sell. It sold within a couple of hours of me listing it. And it was probably the one that I knew the least about, i.e. it didn't appear to be a film that I would know about. So, of course, it had to be the way that it was probably one of the more valuable Laserdiscs. And it's this Starview HCT 5808. It's a Japanese thing. And it sold for full asking price, $49.99.
Probably means you underpriced it.
Probably. But I'm happy with £50 because it had an average cost price of £3. And I have sold two others. One I'm waiting for payment. I also sold Edward Scissorhands has gone. That went for 20. And also I've sold, what was it? I'll have to tell you now what it is because I've forgotten.
Okay, well, Only Cool Stuff has joined us.
Hi, Z. What was the other one? Waiting for payment. Something About Mary, that went for £17. So that puts me at about £90. So I spent 130. So we're well on our way to getting money back, which is good. So there you go. That is the sale of the week. Oh, that's a duck race. We're not ready for that yet.
Reselling is with us as well.
Hi, Sophie. Well done on your Poshmark. Good effort. Even I only saw 10 minutes. So I hope you did well. And I hope you sold as much as possible.
Mrs. Love says, oh, nice one. I wondered if they were going to be slow burners.
I think they are going to be slow burners, but as per usual, what's going to happen with those is the best ones are going to be picked off fairly quickly, I expect, and then the others will take a bit of time, might get a bit of reduction in price, etc. So,
well, Once Love says Starview was a very niche sci-fi movie that was always going to sell well.
Yeah, I'd never heard of it, to be honest. Never heard of it. There was some sold and there was some listed, so I sort of pitched it about the middle sort of price.
Carl David has joined us. Hello.
Hi, Carl.
Laura says, my brother had a laser disc of a caveman and woman having nookie.
Really? A caveman?
A caveman.
Did they have laser disc back in those days?
Sounds interesting. Dipping Williams says he bought a painting. I don't know if it is he, Dipping Williams. I bought a painting for 99p and sold it for £45. Happy days. Paintings are not something you've ever
never.
Really
I don't think I've ever picked one up. I've ever picked a painting up of any kind. No, it's not something I've ever bothered with. There's probably good money in a lot.
Lyndon says brilliant for your laser discs.
Tap peddlers just popping in. We'll pop back. No worries, Derek. Anytime.
Johnny John says even more silly question, but
how
do you enter the duck race?
What you need to do, Johnny John, is when tonight's show is finished, come back to the stream. It'll be on our channel. Come back to the show. You can rewatch it whenever you want. You don't have to watch the whole thing, but just come back, make a comment, and that will enter you into next week's duck race. That's how it works. You comment on tonight's, and you enter into the following week.
Or if you want to comment and not win the prize, just put, "This is not a duck race entry."
Yeah, please let us know.
Dip
George.
the cave woman have a vibrating duck.
Oh yeah, Rachel. George is in working away in Basingstoke this week. I don't even know where that is. Do you?
I was like, I don't know where that is.
I'm normally pretty good at geography, but I actually don't know where Basingstoke is.
Titch says he loves the duck race. Yeah, that's why most people come for the duck race. We're aware, don't you? We're. Infinity is with us. Hello. He said, my sale of the week was some vintage tarot cards bought for £1 and sold for 140. We do know tarot cards can go.
They can go well.
One of Chris's more bizarre sales was a tarot card empty box that went for £99.
Indeed.
So God knows how much it'd have been with a pack of cards in it.
Yeah. Empty box.
Doughboy Dancer's nightmare today. eBay took my account off restricted, has sent my driving license Friday, lost all weekend sales, and just been on the phone for 30 minutes as they took all 920 listings off.
Oh, Jesus.
Got them back now.
Crikey, that sounds like a right nightmare.
Yeah.
They seem to be going through a lot of accounts and asking for ID again. I had to do it. I mean, it kind of makes sense.
I had to do it, didn't I?
It kind of makes sense. We both had to do it because we moved house, we changed all our addresses, and then they prompted us to reload our ID. And they basically restricted our payouts whilst they did it. But it only took a couple of hours and there was no issue. So for that to happen to you, Dan,
yours was no issues. I had to redo mine about 5 times before it'd accept it. Apparently, Basingstoke is about 40 minutes from Southampton.
Oh, right. Okay. That wasn't where I was thinking it was. I was thinking
They're older shots.
It was probably like Midlands or something.
Just north of Southampton, Portsmouth.
Glamour's Closet, welcome.
We're getting all sorts of directions down the M3 past Guildford.
Why do we need directions? But thank you anyway, Joe.
Oliver Ian has joined us. Do you know Oliver Ian? I remember when you used to be the first in.
Yeah.
What are we in? 28 minutes in. 28 minutes.
I'll tell you what, Steve.
That is a record for you.
Steve, you might as well not bothered. Just go. he's gonna rid me for. Babe, you leaning on that is wobbling that all over the show. People are getting seasick right now.
Sorry. This is why you don't join us, because we just take the piss out of it.
He knows we're only joking. Please stay around. We need that 154th person. Hi, Dave. Welcome. Fletch One says, haven't had a driving ID report off eBay for ages. Yeah, I think they seem to be going through a lot of accounts at the moment.
I remember when you said you used to be nice to me.
He knows we're only kidding.
He does. Currently just off Junction 8.
Cheers for the info.
Seasick with that shirt on.
Like this. I mean, it's on Beavers. What's up with this? Custom made. Had this made, this shirt.
Delbodan says they've put them back in my unsold, so I have to relist them myself. Might do the sell similar instead of relist.
Yeah. You'll get a sudden flurry of activity, I expect, on your account, so that might be something.
Fire Retro says, what if you don't drive or have a UK passport? Or you're stuck?
There's something else. Is there a bill or something that I think you can upload I think it's driving license, passport. Or is there something else? Is it a utility bill or something like that?
I'm not sure. Doesn't it normally have to be a picture ID?
Yeah, possibly.
But it won't be the first time where people have literally had to go get a photo ID or a passport or whatever for that reason.
Andy says, when you're opening the packet, I'm going to open it now. Mrs. Love, my eBay is still slow for sales. Hope it speeds up soon. Yeah, good luck. Hope it does.
Movie chats. It was easier to be in first when we only have 3K subs, Steve. Don't take it personally. Nicola is just about to go through the M6 toll.
Is this it now for the rest of Joan, this is your fault.
Carl says eBay do it in block ID checks, so you might never get one.
Bank statement, Chris says.
Submit a utility
Or a utility bill. So you can do it without a photo.
Or a provisional license.
Yeah, provisional. Right. We need to open these.
ABL says, is there a creepy clown that lives in that closet over Belle's shoulder? Sleep well, won't you?
Yeah.
Do you know what? It's big enough to hold a creepy clown. I think it is. At the moment, it's bright pink inside. I think it used to be like a little den. But yeah, thanks for that.
Can I open these, please, babe? Stop talking. I need to open these.
Well, why do you need to shut up to open them?
Because of the suspense.
Can we guess the weight of the package?
Right. I'll tell you what they are, right? Have you... What seems to be doing the rounds? I better watch that. I'll stab myself. At the moment, on like social media, Instagram, Facebook, probably Twitter. I don't know because I haven't got it. But what seems to be doing the rounds is all these freeze-dried sweets and freeze-dried food and all this stuff. Right? It seems to be doing the rounds, and I keep because I've watched one. You know, when you watch one. You get bombarded with it, right? So don't ever accidentally watch naked women on Instagram. Don't accidentally watch, right? Because then you'll be bombarded with them, right? So I watched one of these freeze-dried sweets thing where they got Skittles, they freeze-dried them, and then they come out all hard. You know, like hard. I don't even know if they're hard, but like what space people eat, freeze-dried stuff. So I thought I'm having some of them, and I went on eBay and I bought a packet. And this is not sponsored or anything, by the way. And these were expensive. I wouldn't have minded getting them for free. Exploded Sweets freezy bag, and this has got refresher bar, Skittles, squashes. I love them. Fruit salads, blackjacks, marshmallows, and fruitellas.
So not much of what I like.
Yeah, but it's freeze-dried.
Okay.
You've got to try it.
Apparently, Olive Reed says, "What's with the mood lighting tonight? Chris looks like Casper the Friendly Ghost."
It's the lighting in here. It's not right yet, Steve, because we just haven't got all my equipment out. If you pardon the expression. Oh. Right, so I've got these exploded sweets, freeze-dried things. I'm dying to taste these because they look amazing on the videos. Has anybody else had these, by the way?
Thanks, Carl. It's a bright pink for that room. The Satan's love child's favourite colour. So please check the closet at 12:05 in the morning. I don't think so. I'm never going near that closet again.
Smell.
God, that's sweet. All it smells like is opal fruits.
ABL Dave says space people equals astronauts, Chris.
Glamorous Closet says, okay, but watch out for the gummy bears. They might not be what you think.
Oh, Geordie said, I've had freeze-dried sweets. They're so nice. Right. Anyone else had these before I took in? Janie Vu said, Chris, you're a big Jurassic Park fan. We tried to watch a film earlier, Troll Hunter. The best monster movie since Jurassic Park. DVD kept freezing, so we only saw half of it. I've seen it, yeah. You're not missing anything, Janie V. You might as well not bother.
Mrs. Love says they do listen. They've got a new puppy recently. Oh, happy new puppy. And all they get is dog food and toy ads.
Yeah. The minute you watch one kind of video, that's it. You're done for at least a week.
ABL says space people equals astronaut, Chris.
I've just said that. I put it on the screen. Right, I'm having one. Oh, this is a squashy, babe. That was a squashy.
I don't do squashes.
That's massive. Do you want to try it?
No, not that one.
Oh, that's man.
It's crunchy. I'm not sure I like the sound of that.
That was weird.
You're going to choke alive as well.
Oh. You know how much these were? I don't know if I should say it in front of Belle.
You told me.
£4.50.
£4.50.
No. I must have lied then. They were £5.99.
You told me they
They were £5.99 plus postage.
Jesus Christ.
So they were like £9.
Oliver says massive disappointment incoming.
Right, do you want to try Skittle? You like Skittles?
No, I'll try.
I'm having
Didn't
a
I see a
Skittle.
flump? It might have been all squashes. Oh my God, that's still got the paper on. Why would they not take? Oh,
They've left the paper on
they've
it.
left the
No,
paper.
they've all got paper on.
Yeah, that's what I said. They've left the paper on them.
Sorry, this isn't very exciting for you, but
Yeah, dear.
that is a squashy. I like it. You know what it's like? Crunchy, but sweets. You know the bar, crunchy bar. Oh, I've got to get this out, babe. There's a big flumpy thing here. Don't you like them?
Oh my God, that's.
What is it?
Nope, I'm good.
What is it?
That's so sweet.
I
You
must
can tell who
admit.
the sugar monster in this dynamic is. That was tarty, that one, wasn't it?
You know what though? Because all the moisture's gone out of them and they are dried, it is pretty much like eating pure sugar. Because you haven't got any of that sort of juiciness. But look at this, babe.
You ever thought of seeing a flump? I'll have a taste of that.
You want a taste of a flump? Get off, cooks. Cute. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Let's turn this up a bit. Which one would it be? Feeding the ducks? Daydreaming. Actually, no. I don't want you to filthy mush on me. Yeah. Break it. Oh, babe, you wasted that one. This is a flump. I like that.
That's wrong.
I like it.
Oh, that's horrible.
Oh, you're such a baby.
There's a dog eating it. Cookie's enjoying it. No, that shouldn't be. That's wrong.
I must admit, the flump is a bit weird.
Oh, right, I'm good. You can put them away now. Thanks for that.
Oh, ladies and gents have freeze-dried ice cream. Kennedy Space Centre.
You can make yourself sick on them because they're gross.
I must admit, I like them, but I'm not sure right now that I'll be rushing back to pay £9 for that packet. I think it's a fad and it's going to phase out pretty quick, isn't it? That's a Skittle.
Somebody just accidentally left the sweets in the fridge.
That's basically what it is. But it takes all the moisture out of them. By a crunchy bar.
Chris is taking that long explaining these sweets. It's the duck race next.
Chris is teasing everybody eating sweets. I'll tell you what, I don't
Whoever
know.
wins the duck race should get one of your sweets too.
Listen, if someone wins a duck, oh no, it's coming from Monkey Thrifter. Next week's duck race, I'll tell you what, I'll save some if you really want like secondhand sweets. Next week's duck race, we've got some stuff from Tam and Bell that I've got, and I'll save some in this packet if you want, and I'll put some in the package.
Google is watching you.
All right, Cookie, right, come on.
She's
go sit
like,
down.
I'll have some more.
Go on,
Cookie
Cookie's
likes
bed
that.
now.
Here, you got a bit. Here, I've got this on my knee.
My diabetic pancreas is running for the hills.
Cookie's enjoying it anyway.
Belle's bedroom face. A bottle of Prime to wash it down.
Oof. I wouldn't be recommending them anyway, but I'm not a massive sweet fan.
No, you're
so
not a sweetie face. I am. I like sweeties.
That's Chris's fillings knackered.
Yeah.
Belle, the clue is freeze dried. Yeah, it's hard.
Is this the 1970s?
Everything's £4 in Chris's world.
The weirdest version of Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah.
Am I the lady?
No, we've had that version with Cookie.
Alison says, get a room. Yeah, you're probably better off with your sugar-free biscuits.
Yeah.
I think the guys are going to need a moment. Flump should. You know what, Lisa? I absolutely agree.
They
Flump
should
should not be crunchy. I much prefer the
That
non-crunchy
was
one.
wrong. I actually was like gagging eating that.
1970s porn movie. Right, come on, let's move on. What I will do though is I'm going to say if you really want, I'll ask the person who wins next week. If you really want, I'll save some of these in the packet. I'll probably save all of them, to be fair.
I like £9 and you're not even going to eat them.
No, I like them.
Don't eat any more on the show. Leave them. Somebody's you'll be up all night.
I do like them.
This feels so wrong. I get sweet porn on my feed for the next week. I'm blaming you guys.
Here, we got a sensible question from Kelly. Can I ask, what are the... I've just got to get that bit. What are the benefits of having an eBay shop opposed to just a business account? Well, it all depends. It's basically depends on how many you list, Kelly. Drop in the chat how many items you've got listed at the moment and where you sort of roughly hang with the number of listings that you do, because that is a big factor. Obviously, different your basic shop, you got your middle, your featured shop, and then your whatever the other one is. I can't remember the name of it, but you've got to be doing thousands for that one. So it's based on the number of listings you do, really. So let us know your numbers first, and then I'll tell you whether it's worth you doing it or not.
A lot of people are not so sure about having second-hand sweets.
Yeah, if you don't want them, you don't want them. But I'm willing to send them if somebody wants them.
Oh, no, we're not doing any more bugs. We've been there, done that. I'm not doing that again. That was the nastiest thing he's ever made me do. And trust me, he's made me do some nasty things.
Kelly's on 200 or so. So you're going to be close to having a basic store, because it will save you money if you start going over a certain amount. I can't remember what the basic store is, but it's around that. Yeah. So it's basically a money-saving thing at basic store. Once you start getting to about 700 listings, that's your middle store, and it will save you money on your listings. Also, you'll get packaging, a £10 packaging voucher that you can use for eBay sort of tape, eBay boxes and stuff like that. And there is a train of thought that says that if you have a store of some kind, whether it be basic, middle or top, that you possibly get a little bit of extra visibility. Whether that's true or not, I'm not 100% sure.
Well, if it's a basic store, it's 250.
There you go, 250. So Kelly, if you're starting to look, if it's starting to look like you're getting close to 250, I would switch to a basic store. Oh, Andy Incognito's got a good one there. Vacation mode.
Oliver Ian says Chris trying his best to keep the show on task after his wife just admitted he has made her do nasty things.
Did I miss something?
I said we weren't doing bugs anymore. I said, because that's the nastiest thing you've ever made me do. I said, and you've made me do some pretty nasty things.
Is that what you said?
And you just completely ignored me.
That's because I was talking reselling.
Oh, God.
Lisa also says it looks a bit more professional. Yeah, because you have almost like a storefront. Cookie's proper mavering, aren't you?
Because she's got sweets now.
Yeah. Jesus. Cooks.
Trash in the place. Oh, Glamour's Closet has sent us.
Oh, thank you, Glamours. Dana, thank you. Popping off to finish laundry, but I hope you have. There was no need for that, but thank you so much. It's very kind of you. She's always very kind. Appreciate it.
Movie chats, Chris Bell, will you be going on the Sky Flyer? We noticed it was inflated now, so they should be ready to take booking soon. It goes up. Yeah, it does go up.
Yeah, it depends what kind of day it is. If it's really windy, it doesn't go up, does it?
No.
Fletch one, my girlfriend has 800 items and hasn't got a shop. Can't convince her. Oh, Fletch, that's crazy. If she's got 800 items, she's paying way more than what she needs to. Also, you get a £10 packaging voucher if you go to the middle store. Also, you allegedly get some better visibility on your items. You get a storefront. You can do all your coupons. You can do all your sales and stuff like that. It's an absolute no-brainer, Fletch. She's paying a lot more than what she needs to on listings if she's not got a store. She needs to look at the numbers, definitely.
Laura, I should have Cookie on the chair. We might do in a bit. You know she causes chaos once she's up here.
Bold Fans is in. Hi, James.
Right, it's 1:45. I think you should do.
What are we doing next? Let's do This Is Heavy, guys. Are we ready for it?
Great Scott. I know, this is heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy.
Okay, we're ready for This Is Heavy. So for those that are new in the chat, this is a little game we play and you get a chance to win a prize. And wherever you live in the world, I will send that prize in the post. Sorry, Cookie is sniffing around for more sweets.
What is it?
That is the item. That is the number.
And I'm not touching that.
Can you see it? So yeah, what you've got to do is guess the weight. Now the weight must be in grams, and you can't go over. If you go over the amount, then you are bust. You've got to be under or on it. If you're on it on the spot, then it's the first person who gets it on the spot, and that is it. One guess per person. If I see more than one guess from somebody, you will be barred.
It's like pontoon rules.
Yeah, I'm going to do a timer in a minute, and then you must get your guesses in. Put your guesses in the chat. I haven't even shown you the item. Here you go. This is it. This is the Harry Potter spider. What's it called?
Aragog.
Who?
Aragog.
Aragog. Who knew?
Me.
Harry Potter fans knew. And it is a plastic figure spider. I want to know how much this weighs in grams, please. Now, come on. A lot of you are resellers. A lot of you do your postage. You probably know roughly when a package is over or under a certain amount. So have a good guess.
Get off.
I'm going to do a timer now. Cooks, stop. Go sit in Cookie's bed. Go on. Cookie's bed. There's no more sweeties. Go on. Get your guesses in. I'm going to start the timer any second now, and then you'll only have 10 seconds left. Here we go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Going to type end in the chat, and then there are no more guesses allowed after the word end. It's coming down now. Get your guesses in. Done.
I just need to see the end bit. Right. Do you know what? I was getting worried then. I thought for the first time we weren't going to have any winners.
How is that possible?
Somebody got so close, but they were still over. They were one over. It was 104 grams. And the only other person that came anywhere near came in right near the end. And it was Nfinity at 71 grams.
Mm.
But one of the very first people put 105 in. So close. But yeah, I was thinking, oh my God, no one's actually going to get this one.
So the actual amount is 104 grams. So
eating the sweets. For God's sake.
So who's won it?
Nfinity came in at 71 grams.
Nfinity.
I see. Kelly came in just too late. She came in under your listing, which is a shame.
I think Nefinify was very clever. I think they monitored the numbers. They saw that nobody was low, and they went low. I think that was tactical, and you know what? It worked. So well done to Nefinify. You are not the winner of this spider, but you have won something that's going to come in the post. But I need to say something to you guys. If you win this game, you need to send me your name and address, because I'm not a mind reader, and there's been a couple in the last few weeks that have won and not sent me their details. So no prizes sent out.
Oh, that's a shame.
So make sure you message me on Instagram or Facebook and let me know your name and address so I can get something out to you. But well done to Nefinify. Dave ABL says, if you buy goods to resell on eBay, you must have a business account, basic store over above. Some functions that business sellers are obliged to conform to aren't available on private accounts. Yeah, that is true. You should, if you are a business, have a business account. Not everybody does. But in theory,
Zine high before bedtime. I know it says, swear to God, he's going to be doing laps around the house when he's finished. Martin J said he ain't heavy, he's a spider.
Star Louise. Well done.
Oh, hello.
Welcome.
Fix It said cheap, lightweight toy.
Expensive toy.
Kathy said, Fix it. Lee needs to be barred from the duck race. He cheated.
Did he?
He didn't win though.
Roy Foden. And not
I know, Phil Foden.
Not a relation of Phil.
First time watching your live, always
welcome
content. Thank you.
Welcome
Thank
to
you
the
for
show.
joining us. Glad you could meet us on the live. Kelly said, sorry, everything froze. I think some people had a like them.
Prozza, you should have my address. Chris won last week. Will you send it me again, Prozza? Because like even in probably our chats that we have, it's probably miles back and I won't be able to find it. You need to remind me. Please send it me again so I don't forget.
Oh, Kelly, and I'm sorry that yours got a lag because you would have won, or else because you would have been slightly closer. Once love, and it's an amazing prize too. Oliver Rain says, if they don't claim the prize, is it a rollover?
Well, not really, no, because each week is similar. Greg says mystery boxes. Well, yeah, not really.
Fix It says I never cheated. It was Nicola's guess.
Ryan says it's my partner's birthday today. Happy birthday, Abby. Happy birthday, mummy to be. All right, let's do this.
Happy birthday! Woo!
There you go.
Happy birthday, mummy to be. Good luck with a little peanut.
Peanut? Why do people say that?
Because it looks like a peanut when
it's ridiculous.
It does. They look like peanuts.
It's when they start saying, "Oh, it's an olive," and then it's an orange.
That's the size. It's the sizing gauge. Trust me, right? You haven't been through a pregnancy with somebody. If you had, you'd understand. You'd understand what size a melon baby is. Kathy said it's Cherry's birthday on Thursday. Oh, my boys joined us. Hi, Key.
Hi, Kate. Prozza says, I don't need you to send me anything, just pay it forward.
Just for a bit of fun. Right, so we need to wish Cherry a happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday to Cherry.
Yeah, on Thursday.
Really? Right. Okay.
Happy birthday! Woo!
There you go. Happy birthday to Cherry. A few birthdays here.
Lots of happy birthdays going in for Cherry and Abby. What about Big Steve's birthday?
Oh shit! Yeah, it's coming up in it this week.
Yes,
this week. This is for Big Steve of Movie Chats.
Happy birthday! Woo!
There you go, Steve.
Happy
birthday to you.
I gave birth to a turkey.
Turkey. That's quite worrying, really.
Jeff says Olive is my favourite reindeer.
Chris, in Jurassic Park, did you spot the Jaws part? I can't remember, Paul. I can't remember. I probably did. I can't remember it though.
Les Wilkins has joined us. Hello. And Andre says, hi, I'm for Indonesia.
Wow, Indonesia.
Hi. We have literally worldwide people watching us. It's amazing.
Literally what?
Worldwide people.
Oh, okay.
What did you think I said?
You didn't say that. You kind of went a bit funny on your mouth. Yeah, well, welcome. That's good. Good to know.
ABL says it's my birthday in June. Well, you'll have to wait till next year.
Tough titties. You have to wait. Right, where are we up to with the show? Let's talk about tonight's subject: random chaos, eBay. I tell you what.
That's what our show is.
Well, yeah. I tell you what made me think about doing this subject, right? Because we always talk about. Last week we were talking about summer slowdown, which we all know it's not really a thing, is it? Unless you are niched into a certain area, the summer slowdown, winter slowdown, whatever. It's not really a thing unless you are niched.
We had this discussion, and then you sold a fleece coat. You think, fair enough, it's coming back, but that's not the point.
Yeah. But then on the Tuesday last week, I did nearly £500 worth of sales on Tuesday last week, and then the day after, I think I did about, I don't know, £50 or something, right? And it just got me thinking, why did I have 500 quid's worth of sales on that Tuesday, right? It wasn't payday week. In fact, we're kind of in the middle. We're in the middle, not even nowhere near payday week. It was no particular time of year. So it's just random chaos, isn't it? And that's what I'm thinking. So this is what I think with eBay now, right? There's no patterns. There's no reason. There's no rhyme to anything. But there's only one pattern that I can possibly think of, right?
But you just said there isn't any.
No, there is. There is one pattern. And that is when you don't list, you don't sell anything, right? And that should be obvious to most of us. But I know some of you say, oh, I haven't listed for a week and I'm still selling well. That's great. But most of the time, if we cease listing, sales normally tank. And like my sales haven't completely tanked for the last week or two because we've been moving and things are chaotic here. But they've definitely suffered because I'm not as regular as I have been normally. Mm-hmm. So I'm putting it out to you that eBay is random chaos to a certain extent. And I want to hear your reactions to that. What do you think? Patterns, rhymes, reasons, is there any? I don't think there is. I've given last Tuesday 500 quid's worth of sales. The day after, I can't remember what it was, but it was nowhere near 500 quid. And I can't see any rhyme or reason for it.
Jack says, I don't believe in summer slowdown now. Whole last week I sold 500 to 700 per day and I'm niched into games.
That's brilliant.
But then the weather's been rubbish, so people have been staying in.
I mean, I don't sell enough games to know any patterns, right, Jack? But do people generally buy more games during summer holidays so that kids have something to
entertain them?
Something to entertain,
to drive the parents.
They've got some new games to play on during the summer holidays. Do you think that's a thing, Jack? I don't know because I don't sell enough games to know.
Well, my boys used to always get a computer game for getting a good report as well.
Oh, you see, yeah, and it's the end of the school term as well, so
they've had a good school year. Get a treat.
We're trying to make patterns, but I don't think there is any.
Star Louise says my egg still hasn't arrived.
Egg?
Talking about babies. Hers is an egg.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Then eBay's all over the place. I think it is as well, guys. I think it is absolutely random.
Oh, Paul's mentioning, your Jaws thing. He said Jaws is playing on Dennis's PC in the background on one of the.
I don't remember that.
You'll be watching for that now.
Yeah, I'll look for that next time.
Star Louise says, when I sell similar, I get a sale.
Good.
Oliver says, yeah, but have you been sell similar though, Chris? You've still been listing stuff, haven't you?
Yeah, I've still been listing, but just not as much and not as regular. Like, it's been a bit haphazard because my listing regime is Monday to Friday. You know, I try to list daily, a decent amount, maybe 15, maybe 20 if I'm lucky on a daily basis. Weekends I do sell similar relists, but that's been all over the place. I've been listing in a bit in the morning, bit in the evening. I even listed on a Sunday this week. You know, so it's been very, very haphazard for me. So my sales are not bad, by the way. They're not bad. They're very, very average. They're not up. They're not down. But it would just hit me last week, and I just thought, why have I sold? And I wasn't complaining. 500 quid's worth of stuff today. It stood out differently from the rest of the days. You know, all over the show. It just seemed so random.
Ellen says, I've given up trying to work it out.
Yeah.
Mrs. Love says, it's all random. I've gone from multiple day sales to having the odd sale day, the odd no sales days, changed nothing, and on top of competitive prices. And once I've said, if there was a pattern, then we could all sell the same item for the same price in the same time scale, but some items sell better for some folk than others.
Well, it's not strictly true that we could all just say that sell the same item, because most of us pick up random items, and a lot of us will not get the same item twice, or very rarely once a year, twice a year, 3 times a year, the same item. You know, unless you have access to a supplier that you can definitely get the same items from.
Mumpy said, there's no pattern. If someone is wanting items, you have its price, it's right, and then they'll buy it.
True.
Jack says, there probably is an increase, but don't notice it generally. Only increases in Q4 where gaming goes crazy.
That makes sense.
Fixit says, it can be totally random. £100 a day followed by a $6.99, then 70, and then 350, then 100 plus again.
Yeah.
Jack Nass has joined us. Hello, love the content. Hello, thanks for joining us.
Hi, Jack. Welcome. A lot of new faces today. A lot of new names.
Soulstep says, while building a new shed, I did not list anything for 5 weeks. My sales went down around 30%. Like you said, no listings means no sales.
Exactly, yeah.
Oliverine says, seems to me parents buying a game for the kids for a good report card is another way of saying, here's a game to keep you busy over the summer bell.
Yeah, definitely.
No.
Yeah, it is. Kind of. It kills 2 birds with 1 stone, doesn't it?
It does. Ian G says there is structure even to chaos. eBay runs things based on variables that become perceived chaos. Oh, we're getting very philosophical.
Oh, I like it. Yeah, I like it.
Word. Philosophical. How do you say it?
Don't bother. You're not going to make it.
You can't say it either. That's why you've not.
Philosophical.
That's the word.
Star Louise says, I think kids stuff sells more during the holidays. Hopefully, I've got plenty.
Shabba said it's a mess due to promoted listings whereby one person selling at 20%, another without, and another with 50% extra. Sales are poor to last year by 60%.
The rain makes people shop online. See, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that one, Star Louise. As I said before, I'm putting all these theories and patterns and rhymes that we all come up with out the window. I don't believe in the weather, the time of year, other than Christmas. I'll give you that one. I don't believe in any of that stuff.
Luna says, we are big believers in stores getting their turn for higher visibility. How else can you explain lots of sales interest views one day and practically nothing the next? Chris says, do you still give Belle pocket money to draft for you? He would do if I drafted
She
for
don't
him.
draft. She don't work. If she don't work, she don't get no pocket money. Right?
Excuse me. I don't work for Chris anymore. I work, and I work bloody hard.
She's not done any listings for me for ages, and that's probably why my store's not doing as well as it has previous.
To be fair, I've not got the energy since I started the new job. I've not got the energy. I'm mentally knackered by the time I get home. You never know. If you're a good little boy, I might do some.
It's all right. You've got plenty on. Tommy Lee says our impressions and page views have dropped by 60% in a month before and they did nothing differently, then went back up again. It's very odd, isn't it?
Kimmy said they're working in local government, and believe me, people are struggling. I think people people will start putting away for Xmas soon, so Q4 could come early while people budget. Well, you're talking to the person that normally has Christmas sorted in September and always has done. So that's nothing new for me.
Oliver Ian Steve says, found out today number blocks DVDs are worth good money. Bought a few from a charity shop for the little man. I'm not sure he's having them now. Number blocks. I don't know what that is. Do you know what that is?
Number blocks DVDs.
I've not heard of that, Steve. I probably would know it if I saw it, but I don't know what that is.
ABL says, I think there's an algorithm for people that sell common items. eBay gives everyone a bite of the cherry randomly to keep them on board with a platform.
Could be right, Dave. Who knows?
Yeah. Movie Chats is leaving us.
See you, Steve.
Joining.
It's bedtime and it's 9 o'clock. He's 6 minutes late, to be fair.
Mr. Diggs has joined us, so
Hi,
one
Diggs.
in, one out. Cherry says it all depends what's trending on social media at any given time as well.
What you mean, like these?
Yeah. Peter Ray says you got suckered.
I did. I got done on that.
Peter Ray says people only buy what they want or when they want. And Pixit said it's always raining somewhere. That's it, blame Belle. I know it's always my fault. Everything's my fault.
Once Love says I have a Carhartt t-shirt up for sale since I listed it. Some that I used have sold for more. Yeah. Make no sense, does it? Random chaos.
The eBay gods won't be happy with your lack of faith.
Kimmy Kitty says number blocks magazines sell well as well. I'll keep an eye out for these. I think Steve has just sent me a picture, so I'll have a look at that later.
Once Love says I have a Carhartt t-shirt.
I've just read that.
Have you just done that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Paul says nearly watched all your videos. The penguin one. What a cheeky bugger. I know, yeah. Paul's been going through the back catalogue, babe, of all our videos, literally. Thank you, Paul.
Clearly got a lot of time on your hands.
Proza says the cost of living's gone up. Yeah, people's income has stayed the same, hence less money to spend on one item. The thing is, Proza, I'm not saying that the sales are any worse or better than previous. All I'm saying is random chaos as to how sales happen. People are still spending a lot of money on stuff, and people are still buying. And if anything, right now my 90-day total, and I know 90-day totals are not, anything to go off, but if anything, my 90-day total is better than probably it's ever been. But there's a number of factors involved in that number. So, but people are still spending.
Star Louise says, I was baffled when another seller sold 2 items I had listed cheaper and my photos were better. But do you not think like some people...
Could be promoted and yours didn't make it into the top slots?
I was going to say, because I'm one of them when I'm buying off eBay, I will not scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll. I'll just literally have a look through maybe the top. You're the reason why eBay brought in promoted listings. Yeah. I'll probably look through the top 20, and as long as there's a price in there I'm happy with, I'll go for it. Because I can't be bothered looking through. And I bet that's what a lot of people do. And that's probably what happened to these guys and the one before who said that items have sold for more expensive. Probably because at that moment your item wasn't promoted and the other one probably was. Once Love says I did see the sales of outdoor rugs have skyrocketed. Yeah, bet they have. Number block. Jeff says buyer's going to buy. Yeah, number blocks is something from CBBS. Oh, okay. Right, Retro says you're right about people spending tons of money on things. Look at trading card releases, Pokemon, MTG, Yu-Gi-Oh. People are paying 300, 400, 500 quid a box to open and buying multiples. People still have money to spend. But I think what I was aiming at with this was it's not about the amount of sales, it's the randomness of those sales. That's what I'm trying to get at with this. And we keep going on about saying people don't have money. I just feel like people are just going to be in more and more debt, not that they're going to stop spending. Yeah, probably. Fixit says our 90 days has risen by 2k in the last few months. Yeah, mine's gone up a fair bit. I use the filter cheapest, of course.
I do use that sometimes.
I do, but the one thing that I find when you do that is if you look for an item and then you go cheapest, it will literally bring you up about 50 pages of something really random to do with that item and not the actual item, like a bracket or something, rather than the item that you actually want. So that's why I can't be bothered with that, because then you just have to look through loads of pages, but from the opposite side. If you get what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm lazy basically and impatient.
And you're the reason eBay brought in promoted listings, because they know.
You told me.
Because it's your fault. It costs us thousands of pounds more than it should.
Yeah. Right, what have you got on your list now? Because we're on like 10 past.
All right, we're doing fine, babes. Don't worry. Chill. Take a chill pill.
Don't need to. We're high on.
Take a chill pill.
We're high on fumes. I don't need to take a chill pill.
Okay, right. I need
keep
to
looking at the dog. Is that wet paint or is that dry paint? Because she's lying against it.
It's dry.
Right, it's all right then.
A big thank you to all our channel members: Yorkshire Mix, Matt Sells Stuff, Glamour's Closet, Paul Daubney, GT Prelove, Cy, Chris Smith, Rachel Nash, Phil Higginson, Brooke, Tam and Bell Sell, Secret Carper, Hillary Rhodes, Steve-O, Anything Vintage, Sam, Mick Page, Drink and Dive, The Monkey Thrifter, Fix It for Reselling, The Dave, Soul Steps, Santa, Andrew Milburn, Proza, Dave at ABL, DB Resells, SB Reselling, Emsden UK, Andy Incognito, and West Lancs Flips. Thank you all for your channel support and your membership. Really appreciate it. And what else have we got to do? Done that. Kind of done that. Let's do this. Oh, I was slow, wasn't I? When I say let's do this, I want to go bang into the VT.
Should be better prepared.
Oh no.
Okay, this week's oh no. Kind of linked to random chaos, I guess. Now, returns are all part of business, right? Try not to get yourself worried when you get a return. It happens. If you had a high street shop, you get returns. And it's part of doing business online. You got to offer returns.
And we all return stuff.
And sometimes we have to. We make a mistake. Something doesn't fit us. We all like to return things.
We had to return 4 tins of paint this week.
We did, yeah. Yeah, we bought some paint. We had to send it back. That's just the way it goes. But this weekend I had 4 returns opened within 24 hours. That's the first time in my reselling life that I've had 4 returns open at once. And it added up to, by the time it was finished, it's nearly £250 worth of returns. So that's quite a lot for 4 returns. There was one big hitter in there, a coat that was like 160 quid. But like I said, I wasn't bothered about the returns. But it got me thinking, right? Because here's another little discussion point. We won't sit on this for long. And it could take a whole new show on its own. But it got me thinking about suddenly these returns coming in. And I was thinking, what if it's a case of be careful what you wish for? Because what if these returns had come because eBay had forced them to pay immediately on their items? You know how eBay are rolling out this automatic payment on offer acceptances and stuff like that? What if this is the start of this is doom mongering, isn't it? But what if this is a start of be careful what you wish for? We all, or nearly all of us, have been like, oh, please, let's have immediate payment on offers. But then what if going forward, this comes in and all that does is create a lot more returns for us, because those mistakes end up with an item being shipped, which wouldn't normally have gone out, and it would have been relisted, and it ends up coming back. And it got me thinking, there's no way of me knowing if any of these 4 were part of that. part of that automatic payment rollout. It could have been.
But then the other side of that, even if they've been made to pay for it straight away, if they didn't want it, wouldn't you just go and cancel the item before it's been sent out rather than wait for it? Because they've got effort at the other end to have to send it back to you.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it is, but I just thought that's another good discussion point, because do you think that the automatic payment system that's coming in...
Yes, he means immediate payment.
The immediate payment, yeah. Do you think that the immediate payment is going to increase our number of returns?
Could increase your number of cancelled items, maybe.
Yeah, and that's not a problem because you
you
haven't sent it, so it's not an issue.
Lisa said, I was wondering if this would happen with automatic payments.
Paul, well, I don't know if it has. I'm just speculating.
eBay says, Paul says eBay was the only place I found the advent calendar house from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation film. And I had to put 10 bids in to win it. That's a lot of bids. Chris said, better the devil you know, so to speak.
I still say that the immediate payment system that's going to come in for offers in and out, it's got to be better than what the system is now. But you never know. It could be. Be careful what you wish for.
Once said it would still take 2 weeks to send it back after opening a return.
Possibly.
Jack says, I'm on the lowest amount of returns ever, only having 1 return. Usually always have 5 to 8 returns open.
That's good. That's good. It's very, very unusual for me to have more than 1 return open at once. And I had 4. It's like ping. I was getting more returns than sales on Saturday. 4 came in. I'm like, wow, 4 returns.
Oliver Ian says this is your karma. He said 4 returns explains Chris's loss of faith in the eBay gods.
Yes. Yeah.
Lisa said I would cancel, but some people have no common sense.
They don't at all. Proza reckons it's going to end up being another Amazon where people buy and return or change back once the item is sent. Going to be a bigger issue. It could be, Proza. It could be. I hope not, but it could be.
But sending back to Amazon is super easy. I mean, you don't even have to print labels, do you?
Mm. Fixit says, I think people send offers to multiple sellers for the same item. Yeah, but Tommy, like, if they start doing this, they're going to be told when they make an offer on something, it comes up on the screen. I've seen a screenshot of it. It comes up and it says, if your offer is accepted by the seller, you will be automatically charged to your credit card. So that's going to stop people doing multiple offers because there's no way I wouldn't do that if I know that it's going to be charged. So I don't reckon that's going to happen as often.
Husky has joined us. Hello, Husties.
Hi, Husty. Just in time for the duckies.
Husty says I get them all closed and then another one opens.
Yeah, it's like a conveyor belt at the minute, isn't it?
Les says eBay should be immediate payment on all goods. After all, an auction winning bid is legally binding.
Yeah.
Shabba said, had one tonight and I counted. They accepted and 30 minutes later requested to cancel.
That happens a lot though, Shabba. That's a common occurrence. That.
Brooks said, think it could increase returns short term until buyers realise things have changed. We all know buyers don't read information provided.
Yeah, I think you could be right there, Brooke. We might see a short term increase and then once everybody understands the system.
Del Boy said had 2 digital cameras returned saying faulty but nothing wrong with them. Think they're doing it with that way, so I have to pay return postage.
I had one of the 4 returns was an item, and before they opened a return, they messaged me, so I knew it was coming. They messaged me and just said, I thought the item was a different size than what it was, and can I open a return? So I said, yeah, no problem. Please just open a return and put ordered by mistake as your reason. So 2 minutes later, the return opened and they put item not as described.
Yeah.
So that they don't have to pay the postage.
Yeah.
That's annoying, that.
Andy says a lot of people just receive their bills for the quarterly gas and electric. Could be connected. Yeah, they've ordered stuff, they got a bill.
I don't know.
Proza said when you offer free returns, check the value of the postage of the label before you agree to it, as eBay tend to overcharge labour costs. Shabba said they should do that on Vinted, automatically agreed and paid offers.
Yeah. Hi, Babs. Welcome.
Hi, Babs.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. I think that would be the best case, really, if the offers work like Vinted and
It stays on until they pay.
it stays on and it doesn't go off sale.
Yeah.
That would be the best answer. That's probably even better than immediate payment.
ABL says, just to go off on a tangent, word of warning, don't buy anything from onbuy.com. It's largely fake items. I found out the hard way. Sorry for repeating. Sorry if we missed the
Didn't
comment,
even
ABL.
see it, Dave.
Yeah,
Didn't see it. Onbuy.com. All right, Dave, you need to tell me more about this. Send me a message and tell me what happened. Or have you made a video on it? eBay returns just popped up on my thing. Right, where are we up to?
The duck race, because we're at 20 past.
Yeah, we've done everything for tonight apart from the duck race. So you keep people happy while I sort this out.
Do you know what I've not started?
You better do it now, babe.
I've not started my bell end. I've not sorted my bell end out. And I don't mean the one sat next to me. Oh, my mummy's finally home. See?
Oh, they did well.
This is what moving this close was all about. I've had my brother come visit me today. For the first time in 3.5 years, my brother has come to me because he could never get to Devon. So, all good. All good. And my mummy came with him as well.
Right, I'm just getting the duck race ready, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Belle's going to keep you all occupied.
Oh, Belle needs to find Belle's end. I don't know which ones I've done. I need to start deleting these.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, I'll have to try that one. I did have that one ready for last week, so we'll try that one. Kathy says, how is working from home, Belle? I've not really noticed much different because I've only been doing it for a couple of weeks, and there has been times where I've done maybe a week when I've not been feeling great at home anyway. So at the minute, it's not...
And also, I think it's hard to judge at the moment because we're not in a routine, are we?
No, we're not in a routine.
And the house is a mess. We're not even sure if a workstation is going to stay where it is. We might move that. So it's kind of a bit all over the place at the minute, isn't it? I don't think we've got a chance.
Sort of like muddling through each day at the minute.
I think if you ask us in a month's time when we're a bit more settled with the house, we'll know. Yeah,
there's a lot going on. But I mean, I'm still talking to people from work. They're still staying in touch with me. I'm teamsing people. I'm still training. There's a new guy that started, and I've been doing training with him. So yeah, this is what I used to do before. This is why they were happy for me to do my job fully from home, because I can pretty much do everything I need to do online. So yeah. But no, I'm just glad that in the mix of all what's going on, I've not had to start a new job as well.
That would have been hard.
Yeah, that would have just been. I mean, I'm like a permanently bloody knackered pigeon at the moment. So
what?
I couldn't think of what to say.
A permanently knackered pigeon.
Yeah, I'm like. So, if I was having to get up and leave the house to go to work, or put on that happy smiley face of getting to know new people, I don't think I could do it. So yeah, it's all been good.
Right, we're ready for the duck race, guys.
Go for it.
Ready for the duck race. Let's find this
Husky says he sees them a lot, Chris, permanently knackered pigeons.
Okay. Right, we're lining up ducks. All our ducks are in a row. Shuffle them. Don't worry, I've not shared the screen yet.
You not got this shouty thing?
No, it's still packed away, babe.
Okay.
Here we go. I'm going to add this to the screen. Are you going to do the commentary?
Pretty sure I did it last week, but go for it.
Okay. Right, you ready?
On your marks, get set, swim! And we are off. So let's see who's going to be in the starting pack. So, to begin with, we have Ollie Weber, who's taken the lead with quads just behind him, looking very colourful. Then we have Vilsamoon, Greg, Titch, Mike and Francis, Janie Vu, and Rachel Nass, who's a lovely little police officer up at the top.
Ooh.
Now, 1-1 has moved up to the front, and Bills and Moons is still up there with Greg. Just behind that, we have Caitlin and Thomas Evans with Paula Van. And I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm like trying to look over the names when I can't see them. Let's have a look at the middle of the pack. I have seen movie, chat. Emsdem has literally just gone off the back of the page. You are not winning anything, Emsdem, in that direction. We have Tommy Lee Jones up at the back, and Kathy is trying to make her way to the front. We have Elaine Parks down at the bottom. Monkey Thrift will come up to the top with Fletch One, along with Mike and Francis. Oh, there's a few naked ducks up at the front. We have Junie D, we have Green Crafton, we have Mike and Francis. Lisa's doing the I will leave my hat on. Captain Head is trying to make a little swim for it up at the top, but will they make it? Martin J has joined the front bunch, and so is G Double. Is that Heavenly Boots? Yes, Heavenly Boots is there. Oh my God, there's loads of names up there today. Dipping Williams are swapping and changing all the time. We've got Holly Evans, we've got Once Loved, we've got Armsy now at the front. And Peter Ray, everybody's having a go at it. Who's got Thomas Evans is a little snowman who's making a swim, but you've got 20 seconds. That's too fast. You're not going to keep it. Fletch One is still at the front with G Double, and Once Loved Dipping Williams is there. But everyone seems to be dropping back, barring Thomas Evans down to the last 10 seconds. Is he actually going to this lead? No, he's not. I knew it was too long. You've run out of steam. Who's going to make a swim for it? Is it Luna Retro? I think it will be. Yes. Well done, Your Majesty.
Luna Retro is a winner. Luna Retro, please message me on Instagram or Facebook.
You have the vibrating duck.
You have won that bath vibrator.
And the quacking off. It was Duck Race 76.
By the way, Jeff, there was 63 ducks in the race. Just in case you need to make a note. Luna Retro is a winner. Please message me and I will pass your details on to Monkey Thrifter, who is sending out your vibrating duck.
ABL says I'm claiming the purple duck because I didn't put my name in. Turn the music on. Helsky says his duck looks permanently knackered.
Laura says, yeah, you were in it. You were there, wrote your name. Good vibrations to Luna. Martin J peaked too soon.
Yeah, Thomas Evans is too far out in front, can't be caught. Never
Luna Retro's second win in 3 weeks.
Really?
Wow, you've done well there.
Oh, I've done well.
Scott Steele said, add me to the duck race. Right, Scott, you've got to go onto YouTube when tonight's show is finished and make a comment on the video. So you have to come back when the video is finished. Okay, and then you'll be in for next week.
Kathy's happy because she came third.
Close, yeah, close one. And don't forget, we are going to have a Champion of Champions duck race
on Christmas Day.
On Christmas Day, we're going to go live only for the duck race. That's it. We're going to come on, do the Christmas Day duck race, and it's going to be all the previous winners of the duck races are in for a big prize. Did we decide what the prize was?
No. We'll figure something out.
It's going to be an amazing Christmas Day prize and an amazing Christmas Day duck race.
Well, that might fall into place if we're thinking about having our very first Christmas alone this year.
You guys can join us.
We're considering just having a meal for two.
Yeah, Christmas Day for two.
Never done that in my entire.
I'm looking forward
40
to it.
plus years. Have I ever not spent Christmas without family? So yeah, should be nice and romantic.
It will, yeah.
What, we're going to order a curry?
Yeah, should we do that? Seriously.
Order a curry.
I'm up for that, me. I'm up for it. We'll have a curry.
This is me.
A banquet.
This is me who just pours Christmas out of her, and you want me to have a curry on Christmas Day. You know that's never going to happen. Never. So yes, we shall join you guys for Christmas Day. All those of you that want to join us.
Flogs and Togs says, was I in the rest? Did you comment on last week's show? That's more to the question. If you commented on last week, you're in the race.
The winner gets to eat their duck for a Christmas dinner.
Yes.
Christmas duck race prize date with Santa. Ooh. Yeah, but then I'd have to be in it, Santa. And I'm not allowed. Husky says, I will win the week before Christmas and then win the champions race, knowing me. Alison says, we enjoy Christmas on our own. It's lovely.
I'm looking forward to
Nothing wrong with a Christmas curry.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a bit of a different Christmas day.
I don't know.
We'll pamper each other.
Yeah, the boys.
Or you can pamper me.
Well, we don't know what's happening with Cam yet, so we could end up with him. But potentially my youngest will be working. The other two, my eldest one and his fiance, have got their own place. So they've decided they're going to have Christmas to themselves, which is fine. The mothers are off with all the family members, aren't they? So yeah, we thought, why not? Let's have our first. It's going to be weird, isn't it? Because we're not going to have to do anything. We're just going to have to get up and stay in our pajamas all day.
Sounds like heaven to me, that.
Yeah, and just mong.
Kelly says, can you do a turkey race on Christmas Day? I don't think I can do a turkey race.
We don't get to. We only have a small selection of things we can pick from. And yeah so I don't think we could pick.
I'll have a look and see if I can do something different. But Delboy Dan says, we had our own Christmas together when we moved into our first house. Second move was 18th of December. That was hectic. So went around to the in-laws.
I've spent my entire life since leaving home alternating between my family and partner's family. That's all I've ever done. And then, it's just a thing. But yeah. Just
one duck each. Once, love. Just because you've won 3 races, don't mean you get 3 ducks. If you've won a race, you get a duck.
But do you know that won't work?
Why?
Because we have to have 100.
Well, it's all right. We haven't got 100 winners.
No, but I thought the idea was that our 100th race.
Yeah.
Was Christmas Day, so then we'd have 100 winners.
No,
so
because if people have won more than once, they only get 1 entry.
So we're not going to have 100 ducks in.
No, there won't be 100 ducks, but it'll be the 100th race.
Right, okay. I got it. Oh, what's that? ABL says Chris.
Online stopwatch Thanksgiving. Oh, there's some turkeys. All right, I'll have a look, Dave. I'll have a look at that.
I'll have to have a look.
Cheers. Well, we'll have a look.
We will make dinner. I won't be doing a curry. I will be cooking. I say I will be cooking a Christmas dinner.
I'll have a look at the turkeys, Dave. Thanks.
Andrew's Christmas dinner's sorted.
Andrew will be having curried KFC. Right, what we got coming up on the channel? At the moment, I'm still in the live and boot sale video mode on the channel. So the next video will be at the weekend. If you've not been to watch this weekend's video, that was the Laserdisc video where I bought a bundle of Laserdisc for 130 quid. So if you've not watched that yet, go back on the channel and watch that if you want. But other than that, the next thing you'll see on this channel will most likely be a boot sale video on Saturday morning. And I'm putting out the odd short here and there, so you never know, you might pop up with a short. Anything else to add for today's show? Anyone else got anything else?
Ian Jesus, will you be preventing Xmas Day pistos farts? That would be ace.
Oh, I think we should actually have a few. Maybe we could have a few Christmas
presenting,
drinks.
Not preventing. He said preventing. He says presenting.
Oh, right. Yeah, we'll have a few drinks and we'll do the show.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Drinking with Chris and Belle on Christmas Day. Why not? Star Louise says towing, right? Oh, hang on, we got people coming round. I think they should whack each other over the head with inflatables again for Christmas. Maybe.
Towing, never heard of Towing. It's nowhere near here, miles away.
Prozza says, here's a shocker. I'm giving up reselling and returning to project management working remotely as we are moving to boat life shortly.
That's a big change.
Like a longboat. Is that what you're going on?
Canal boat.
Yeah, that thing.
Wow, that is a big change. Good luck, Prozza. Good luck, Keith.
Yes, good luck.
Giving up reselling, returning to project management and working remotely. Wow, what's happened, Prozza? I mean, you can message me afterwards if you like.
Because it's a bit hard to resell if they want to go live on a boat.
Well, I've seen somebody who does it. remember who it is, but I've seen a video of someone who does reselling on a boat.
That would be
Still got an address,
hard.
haven't you?
That would be still hard. Wow.
Well, good luck, Keith. Good luck.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Hope it all goes well. Keep us informed. Let us know. I mean, I hope you still join us on the shows and let us know how it's going.
I haven't used that one ever.
I think you might have did that.
You say that about all of them that I showed you.
Because they all sound the same. I think you did that last week.
That one.
I can't remember, babe. I don't know. I don't listen.
Oh, we don't know which one I did last week, and I haven't arranged any for this week, so this isn't going to be good if I repeat myself. I'll go with that one because I'm pretty sure I didn't do that one.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that. Okay, right. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it. What are you pointing at me for?
Oh no!
Why are you giving me the finger?
I thought Prosser would give us. Oh, he has there. Don't worry. You can't get rid of me that easy. I'll still be here with all the family. Oh,
lovely.
Good to hear.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with it. I really hope it goes well. I'm sure it will. But that's an adventure, isn't it? That's exciting.
Moving on to new adventures. You go get it.
Right. I'm sorry I haven't had time to make a VT for you yet, babes, but there is one coming.
I'm just not worth it.
Right, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us. We're going to leave you with the bell end.
I don't want a VT. I'm scared of what it would be.
Over to you, babe.
So my final words of wisdom to send you on your way for a fantastic week are: dreams don't work unless you do. Bye.
Thanks very much for watching. Really appreciate it. If you want to catch up on another one of my videos, you can try one like this or one like this. They're both good ones. Give it a go, or you can subscribe by pressing this button here. There you go. See you later.